I remember on the Saturday night when we eventually locked up, and I messaged you and said, it's 8 o'clock Saturday night and I'm watching Saturday Night Takeaway. This isn't real, this shouldn't be happening, sort of thing. So it started off with the community shop.
We had social distancing all the way through. We sat in the beer garden. We know beer inside out. When it comes to having to buy bananas and different types of apples, and I only thought there was one type of apple, never mind 12. Met the support group, the Bromley Cross and Edinburgh support group, and then they started giving up their time because they could see what it was achieving for the community.
I don't think we appreciated that as well as we knew it was difficult for like of us to get to a shop and whatever and buy something. There was actually so many people shielding that couldn't get out at all and were relying on other people to go shopping for them as well. So getting involved in that's when we started doing the delivery side. We obviously had bookings for Mother's Day because it was due on the Sunday, and we still had quite a lot of bookings, so we contacted those to say, look, everything's been bought in for it already, we can deliver it to you.
It's a joyful time to come out with your family for Mother's Day and you celebrated it with your mother. So we said, let's take that to them. Yeah. We took balloons and we took a little gift to them and said, celebrate it at home.
A lot of the time we were asked, can you drop off an after tea at my mum's with this note just saying thinking about you and stuff.
It was all personalised.
We did the same for Easter as well. We ended up sending Easter eggs and stuff for Easter. Yeah. Easter was easy to do because we've been doing it every Sunday before up until then as well. Yeah. We just added a little extra touch in with the Easter eggs for everybody. VE Day was coming up and we'd done some fundraising as well, and we wanted to have the support group support the village. And there was the idea there was all these people shielding. It'd be nice to deliver them on VE Day afternoon, and a proper British afternoon tea. We were out all day delivering, seeing all the little street parties going on, then out at night time delivering fish and chips, and we were both absolutely exhausted, I think, by 8:30 on that night.
Still delivering at 8:30.
And we would come down, the pub's at the bottom of the hill, we turned the corner to come down, and when we'd been up and down that hill about 50 times that day, everybody's having a good time in the gardens, drinking, whatever, but it just seemed, it was like I don't know what you call it, when it all just popped, like the cards all fall. Yeah. It was that I don't think for any 1 minute it was planned, but we turned around and then first house stood up and started clapping, and then the next one and everybody stood up.
And clapped us when I was coming down the street. It was a tearful morning.
Yeah. It was really, really nice. That was like, wow, that's what community spirit is all about.
So we had a member of staff that wasn't going to go into the prom. And before lockdown it was the talk of prom, let's get prom dresses, let's do that. Knowing that someone, for us, going through a hard time, and then what's it going to be like for a child to go through that time, knowing a prom's the big day of their life, and it was
be able to, so they could get, parents were saying they couldn't get their hands on anything local to celebrate the kids' proms, and they were all doing their own little things at home, so that's why we kind of came up with the idea. And it was good to be able to go shopping for all the fizzy sweets. I think it was one for the box and one for us.
And for us, when we were driving around the streets or walking down the streets, and then just to stop and just to wave and say, well done for what you're doing. Well, it's not well done to us, it's well done to yous for keeping the community going. We did the community shop, but if it wasn't for you've supported it, and it was the volunteers that made the shop, it was the staff giving up their time that had made the shop, not us. We was the behind it, and we was waking up and giving the space, but it was them that made it.